Hello Game Gumshoes fans, it's Chris here with another review. This time it's a game called Run Wild from Out of the Box Games. It can be from anywhere between 2 to 4 players. The age range can vary, but it is listed to be 8 and up. I honestly think you could probably go down to about age 6 if you had kids that know colors and numbers and sequencing and Rummy. So, that being said, I'm going to introduce you to the parts. It's the nice plastic, very durable, kind of flexible, out-of-the-box plastic box. At least my copy is. I know they sometimes do some games in a tin, which you'll see one of those in one of my other reviews. You get a deck of 72 cards. They're nice and glossy. I won't say that they're perfect, but they are pretty good. I noticed some shuffling issues where when I split the deck and did the shuffle, the bottom portion of all the cards would melt in together right, but the top half wouldn't. Now I don't know if it's because I haven't played with these enough or if it has something to do with the cards themselves. But I'm going to go with it was probably my fault, because it happened on another deck as well, and it seems to be I'm getting hit or miss lately on that. So here are the rules. Standard out of the box. Very quick, very simple, easy to learn. You have visuals on what constitutes hands and runs and other card combinations. That being said, you have 5 basic card colors. You've got red, blue, green, yellow, and purple in this set. You've got the nice little tie-dyed look to it. You have wild cards, and you have draw 3 cards. Now I know I said it plays like Rummy, and it does. And I know you see the draw 3 and the wild, and you think, well, that's Uno, and the colors and stuff. Even the pattern kind of makes it look like Uno. But it's not exactly Uno. It's actually more like Rummy, or Gin, or however it's referred to wherever you're at. Basically, the dealer shuffles the cards, deals them out to all the players evenly, and regardless of whether you're playing 2 players, 3 players, or 4 players, there is an even number of cards for every single player. Now each player is going to start off with 8 cards in their hand. And the object of the game is to empty your hand of cards. Now you do this by making sets and runs. So I've got the 2 8s. I could throw a wild card in, or if I had 3 8s, I could play this out. And the cool thing is, everybody has their own individual draw piles. So you're basically racing to empty your hand first. It's not a turn-based thing, which, you know, can really mess people up. The cool thing about the draw 3, I know in Uno and things like that, when you have draw 2, draw 4, what have you, it's only on the player its turn is next. Well, with this one, the draw 3, every player playing has to draw a card, except the person who played out the card. And it happens immediately. So you could have someone that's just getting ready to lay down their last card, and then someone hits them with the draw 3, and now they've got 3 new cards to get rid of. Your sets are a minimum of 3 cards, just like in Rummy, Gin, what have you. And like I said, you can have sets of specific numbers, or you can have runs, which are basically a minimum of 3 numbers in sequence, like 7, 8, 9, but they all have to be the same color. The wild card is the only real interesting thing about it, because you can use it on a set, and as you're drawing cards to try to go out, if you find that you can complete a set and it has a wild in it, you can actually exchange whatever card you needed in that set If you run across the card you needed for that set, you can actually play your card out, take your wild card back in your hand, and play out another set or run. Now, I've seen people win with just being able to do that, and that seems to be a mechanic that's solely based in this game that I've seen so far. I like it because it adds variables that games like Uno doesn't really have. I think it's a good way to teach Rummy to younger kids. I have seen some games that are just a little bit better for Rummy teaching the kids, but this one's actually really good. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for joining me to see Run Wild, and hopefully you'll be back for the next video. Thanks.